Can't believe it's finally here. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. I am so excited about today's watch. It's something that I think is truly special and a really interesting and exciting move from the brand. Today's watch is a beautiful Oris Aquis with a Calibre 400, but they did something very different and new for them by adding an 18 karat gold bezel. Before we dig into all the details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos on watches like this one. This watch is the mid-sized 41.5mm version of the Aquis, which has a 48.2mm lug-to-lug. It's just 13mm thick and powered by the Oris Calibre 400 automatic movement. The Aquis lineup of watches from Oris is perhaps their most popular, and for very good reason. It's an attractive, modern diver with great specifications. For this particular model, they give us a wonderful movement, their Calibre 400, and they give a beautiful aesthetic update with a gold 18 karat bezel. All of this put in their mid-sized Aquis case at 41.5mm makes this an incredibly intriguing option for many wearers. Sometimes Oris is seen as a more entry-level brand when it comes to the luxury watch space, but this to me firmly seats them in the luxury category. It's a gorgeous, impressive in-house movement, and a watch made with modern specifications and incredible materials. I think this is an amazing watch. The blue coloration on the dial and on the ceramic bezel insert for this particular diver is an extremely unique tone, and I think it complements perfectly with that gold bezel, hands, and indices. Of course, we have standard texturing for grip on that dive bezel, and it looks great in the 18 karat gold. It's got a beautiful luster that complements perfectly against the stainless steel case and bracelet on the watch. I'm not always the biggest fan of two-tone, but in this instance I think it looks really nice because it's subtle. I prefer this little splash of gold over perhaps maybe a polished center link in gold as well. It's a nice balance for my opinion and taste. I also really enjoy that it gives the wearer the option to have an 18 karat gold precious metal on their watch for $4,600. The bracelet is very high quality as you'd expect from an Oris Aquis, with a beautiful taper down to a very thin and wearable clasp here. The clasp feels very high quality and aids to that overall luxurious feel of this particular timepiece. The dive bezel is very strong and perfectly accurate. I love the way it looks, I love the way it functions, and most of all it shows the quality assurance and the time and attention that they put into this timepiece manufacturing. The Calibre 400 movement inside this watch is an impressive beast. Not only is it a very attractive movement, but it's highly functional. It's got a 5-day power reserve and a 10-year warranty on this movement. And for what it's worth, I didn't notice any jumping when setting this model. I particularly enjoy the addition of the Calibre 400 over perhaps a standard Sellita in this watch. It helps aid to that overall luxurious feel. Another impressive feature on this watch is the lume. This is a very legible dial, with the hands, indices, lume pip, and even the seconds hand all having superluminova on it. This watch, like most other Aquis models, looks incredible on the wrist. I love the taper on the bracelet, I think that's a great fit, and I think this 41.5mm size is an excellent middle ground for many. For my 8-inch wrist, it's perhaps a little bit smaller than I would choose on my own, but I do still think it looks quite good. On top of all of its other features, this is still a very usable dive watch at 300 meters of water resistance. Overall, I think this is a winner of a timepiece from Oris. They've put together some incredible watches, one of which I have in my own collection, and everything I see from the brand, especially over the past couple years, has been incredible. I think the time and attention that they're putting into their watches really shows, and their independent status gives them the ability to make really cool and interesting watches like this one. The Aquis line is already a favorite of mine from Oris, and I really enjoy the risks that they take in this lineup by giving us new and exciting twists on a classic, lovely watch. If you'd like to purchase this particular watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.